Before we continue with the rest of the video, we could use your help. Click that like button to help spread the word about watchJojo, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. A couple took in this gorgeous baby girl. Then they found out what her mom had done to her. Lisa and Steve already had 2 biological children, but they felt like something was missing. However, after they decided to become foster parents to a baby girl from a troubled home, they had no idea of the incredible journey that lay ahead. Lisa and Steve are from Phoenix, Texas, and had a seemingly perfect family with their 2 biological kids, Meghan and Kevin. But Lisa had always felt like it was somehow incomplete and wanted more children. In 2003, then, the couple decided to become foster parents to a child in need. The process was fairly involved, though, so it wasn't until 2 years later that they were connected with Erin. She was a baby girl whose mother was addicted to drugs. This can obviously be very bad for the unborn child. Indeed, when a pregnant woman abuses drugs, the substances can have a host of negative effects on the newborn. One of these effects is that the baby may become addicted to drugs even after it's born. In fact, this was exactly the case for Erin, who even endured withdrawal symptoms shortly after her birth. She had already been accepted by both her new parents and siblings with open arms. However, and thankfully, she made a full recovery. But although the story is already heartwarming and inspiring, Lisa and Steve were only really at the beginning of their journey. Indeed, in 2006, the foster parents discovered that Erin had an older brother called Jacob. The caring couple immediately took the boy in as well. Just like Erin, he had endured a troubled start to his life. Furthermore, Jacob didn't speak any English because his parents had lived in Mexico. Undeterred, Lisa and Steve officially adopted both Jacob and his little sister in March of 2007, making the siblings a permanent addition to the family. But even faced with the tough job of raising 4 kids, they still wanted more. So in 2009, they took in yet another neglected child, John. Like Erin, he was addicted to drugs at birth, but he was also diagnosed with autism. Sadly, it's quite likely that the condition was caused by his exposure to drugs when he was in the womb. By this point, Lisa and Steve had their hands absolutely full with raising 3 young adopted children while still managing to parent their 2 teenagers. But they had one more major miracle up their sleeves. Astonishingly, that same year they took in not 1 but 4 foster children at the same time. These siblings, Anthony, Abigail, Nathan, and Emily. And just like their adopted brothers and sisters, these 4 had previously suffered from abuse and neglect. The siblings were officially adopted in 2011, expanding the incredible family to 11 people. Subsequently, the parents admitted that their lives became more than a little crazy with so many kids of different ages under one roof. But at the same time, they insisted that the experience had been very rewarding. Although Lisa and Steve said they didn't initially plan to adopt the children, they said they fell in love with these kids and couldn't send them to new homes. And given that in many families just 2 siblings sometimes have problems getting along, the fact that all the kids in the family seem to have nothing but love for one another is amazing. After all, not only do they have different parents, but they also vary in age and ethnicity. Now, 11 years after the couple first took in Erin, some of the kids are all grown up. The couple's biological children, Meghan and Kevin, are 24 and 22, while their adopted kids, Erin, Jacob, John, Anthony, Abigail, Nathan, and Emily, are aged between 7 and 19 years old. What's more, Meghan got married to her boyfriend Isaac in 2012, and the couple help out by taking her adopted brothers and sisters on plenty of fun excursions. Just recently, for example, they went hiking and took a trip to an amusement park. Fortunately, with Meghan and Kevin beginning their adult lives and the oldest adopted children, Anthony and Abigail, studying at college, things have certainly quieted down a bit for the parents. But by most people's standards, they still have their hands full with 7-year-old John, 10-year-old Erin, 12-year-old Jacob, 13-year-old Emily, and 15-year-old Nathan. And the proud parents still make every effort to reunite their large family as much as possible. In May 2016, for instance, they took the younger children to visit Anthony and Abigail at college. Plus, in December 2015, the family created a YouTube channel called Gapito to chronicle their daily struggles and triumphs. Since then, they've posted 50 videos that document everything from hiking trips to everyday life. Here you can see that the family moved from Texas to Missouri in June of 2016. And not long afterward, they welcomed yet another newcomer into the gang, a Labrador Coondog mixed puppy they named Sebastian. They say that the pup has officially become the baby of the bunch. What an extraordinary family. Please don't forget to click on the button if you liked the video and share this video with your friends below.